my name is Beth Hiley here with Ross Thompson from the OP, and you've brought us 2 games to show, the first of which is Hues and Cues.
Yeah, we've got Hues and Cues right here. Pretty cool, huh?
Which that game in particular makes for a very excellent overhead.
It really does. It really jumps out, right? It's pretty rocking.
Now, would you describe this as a party game or something a little bit more psychological?
I mean, a bit of both, right? So Hues and Cues is definitely a party game. So in this game, what you're doing is it's a whole, everybody's around the table, and the clue giver gets a card. It'll have 4 colors on it, and it'll be anywhere on that full spectrum board right there. So let's say if you've got like one of the red square right there, right? So you've got a cool teal, a nice kind of green, a purple, and like a pink or a maroon, right, kind of thing, right? So if I wanted to pick, let's say D24, I'm going to give 1 clue, and that's going to go around the board. So I would say Welch's could be my clue. A 1-word clue is going to be the first one you give, right? Kind of a neat one. So that everybody will take their cone and then put it anywhere on the board where they think that would fit. So they're going to take their one thing and put it on there. We're all going to go around, kind of a nice purple, right? I like it. So that once everybody's gone around once, then the person that gave the cue is they're going to give a second clue. So then I could be, okay, they're going toward the purple, but we got to pull it back a little bit. So maybe I could say, oh my gosh, I'm trying to think of the name from the guy that was I'm trying to think of the purple guy. Oh, the Grimace, right? So I could say the Grimace, right? As a clue. So now you got to figure out where to go with that. A little lighter on the purple, not too dark, kind of thing, right? So those are my clues there. So once everyone's gone around twice and it comes back, then we'll take the score square there, and we'll put D24 right in the middle of it. And if anybody was in there, which we're a little off, nope, we're just a little. D24. Nope, so we want to put the middle of it in D24, right? So super close. Only got 1 person in there though, which is fine. So everybody that's inside the square, I know, wrong purple, right? It's all good. So, so everybody inside the square, they're going to get 2 points, and then everybody right outside the square would get 1 point. And then you get points for everybody that's also inside the square.
Okay.
And Ross, why don't we actually play a game for real? Because we've got Lincoln and Nikki there too.
Oh, I'm so down to do it.
Yeah, maybe Lincoln and Nikki, if you want to draw a card, or Ross, if you want to just kind of pick a square at random in lieu of having the deck of cards in front of you, if you want to give a clue, whatever you prefer. Yeah,
I could totally do that. Give me a hot second here. I'm gonna write it down so I don't forget here.
There you go.
Okay, I got one. For my first clue, oh man, what do I want to do with that? I'm gonna say. Oh my gosh, I'm totally blanking here, right? Let's say Barbie.
No. Wow.
So was that Lincoln's guess? Is Lincoln the blue
That was
pawn?
Lincoln's guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know though. He could be.
Yeah, he could be talking about all the pink.
He could be talking about all the pink and not the
flesh. Barbies are a lot of
color.
colors, so that's silly.
Yeah.
I went pink.
I'll be the green pawn, and I'm gonna do F10. I'm gonna kind of make it more of a peachy one. Yeah. Yep. Okay, so we don't agree.
So now that everybody's gone twice, then I need to think of a second color that could be very similar to that. I definitely want to kind of off the board with this one. Let's go with a. I'm going to say hot Corvette.
Oh my.
But that doesn't work with. Oh, she did, didn't she? Can I talk out loud like that?
Yeah, totally. Yeah. It's definitely a party-style game, right? So you can kind of have that
convertible
discussion.
It was a convertible pink Corvette. You are correct. Arr.
Okay, I'm going to go right next to both of you and say C17.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, Ross.
Cool.
How'd we
So
do?
my square I had was B18.
Oh, one over.
One over. Oh, so close. Awesome.
Boo.
No, you scored. You got 2 points.
You didn't.
I got one.
I'm saying boo for
Boo
you.
for me, it doesn't matter.
All right. So
Well,
Lincoln
you're still going
gets
to get 1 point. You're
1,
still going to get a point.
and Beth and I get how many?
2.
2. Ta-da.
Ta-da, ta-da.
Ta-da.
Okay.
It's interesting how that second clue, like, we not only drifted, but we actually started to condense.
Right? Yeah, it's very interesting as that kind of goes, because everybody perceives color a little bit differently, right? And so what colors do you associate with different words? What different stuff makes you think of grape? So it gets kind of interesting.
Lincoln is
Yeah, I'm gonna
preparing.
do, this is a terrible one.
Lincoln's
Preparing.
preparing.
While
This
Lincoln
all the
is
same.
pondering up, I'll read the comment at the bottom saying it works for colorblind players because they see tones on the board similar. Unfortunately, I
Right.
can't see the rest of that quote, but yeah, that's an interesting twist that we've been talking a lot about colorblind, this important board game, over the last couple years, and
Okay.
Tone is definitely
my
something
clue.
that we
My
start.
clue is going to be pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
Go, Nikki P.
Pumpkin.
What's Ross? He hasn't.
Pumpkin. Ross?
Ross, when you give clues, do you score?
Yes, you do. You get points for everybody that's inside the square with you.
So you get 2
So-
points. You're gonna be pumpkin colored. So you're right
Yeah,
tied along with them.
I believe it's 2 points for everybody that's inside. So
I'm gonna say E Echo 6. And I'm the green.
Green. Dude. Right there.
Yep.
Ross.
let's go with D7.
Okay.
Just like my battleship. Sorry.
What else could this be?
Try not to.
Home Depot.
Ooh, that's a really good clue.
Home Depot. I'm gonna go here.
Okay.
I don't know if that's the right kind of thinking.
I kind of like the region that we're in. I'm going to do D5, Delta 5.
We will be fine.
Ling.
And it's my
Ross?
guess.
Yep,
Ross?
Ross. Yep.
Yeah, Ross.
Oh man, let's go with a C6.
Okay, here we go.
Uh-oh. Dun, 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 dun. What? Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Is that right? I
What?
think that is correct. But there's a bunch of adjacent, so I only get 2 points, but Ross gets 3.
Okay, you're gray. I have to get up to reach.
I'm blue. I'm blue.
You're 1, 2 points.
No, I only get one
One?
point, I think.
Okay. I get 1 point for one cone. My other one's too far away.
And Beth gets 1,
And Beth gets 1,
and then Ross gets 3.
and Ross gets. You hopped in
So,
late,
Ross,
and
what's-
look at that.
He didn't hop in late. It's one more, yeah. He was given a
what-
clue.
That's true.
What triggers the end of the game?
We play to a certain amount of points usually, so
I imagine
Yeah.
this kind of game that you could just say, hey, we're having a good time. Let's just keep going.
totally just kind of keep going, right? So we've got it goes up to 35, so we can totally keep playing to that point, which is great. I like playing roughly where everybody goes around twice. I'm pretty sure that's the actual rules. Once everybody's gone twice, we're good. So
So, Nikki, it's your turn since Beth can't look at the
Oh,
card.
okay. So that
I
I'm
could just
sure
pick a
you
square
said
like
this.
Ross did.
That's true.
Okay, do it.
Okay. I'm gonna try to think of a clue first, so I don't sit here in silence, and then
I know it's kind of an
let's
interesting way to do that.
let's do. Oh, I got it. Okay, let's do peridot. Peridot. I don't actually know how it's pronounced, but the gemstone.
Okay, Ross, you go first.
So wait,
And I'm writing it down so I don't forget what color I picked.
What was the cue?
Is it
Peridot.
peridot or peridot? I don't actually know how it's pronounced, but the
I think it's
gemstone.
dot. Peridot.
I think it's dot.
I have no idea what that is.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah, I know. Beth's too smart for her own good here.
No, it's
I
all
know
good.
it.
I'm like, oh, well,
I'll tell you. Look up
birth
birth case, and you'll know why I know it.
Oh,
Yeah,
got it.
that is, yes, Nikki
Well,
got it.
I'm not gonna Google anything. I'm not gonna look it up. I'm just gonna take a guess. I'll go with C10.
Should I let Nikki go first? So that I
It'll
can say-
give you a big clue.
I'm gonna go over
That
here.
Second time around, that'll be really helpful, right?
This was worth it for the clue.
Yeah. Maybe there.
Okay, second clue. Let's do Mountain Dew.
So Ross, like, I mean, if you really want to angle, I mean, you're ahead of the game. You need to just
man.
go over here somewhere and don't let her score. No,
Yeah, right. Well, the thing is, Mountain Dew, like, I know it's gonna be like a green, but also like there's LimeWire and there is Baja Blast.
I don't. Beth probably doesn't drink Mountain Dew, so you probably don't.
No, that's fair. Let's probably go with a lighter green then. Let's go with like an L9. How
Okay,
about that?
that doesn't look right to me.
It's also not good for you.
Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
Okay, what
Oh
letter
no,
is
not at all.
M10.
M10? Wow, we're only Ross.
M.
Yeah. Yep.
What?
Hey. Nice.
Okay. I've always seen it kind of yellowish.
Well, I mean, this is me interpreting colors over camera too, though, so who knows?
Okay.
Right.
Sure. True.
Chartreuse. What?
Sure. True.
Also, I might be terrible at giving clues, so there's that.
Well, Peridot. I don't know.
Over a camera. I forgot. Okay.
Nikki, it's your turn. Then we'll move on to.
Then
I mean,
we'll
we're
move
not.
on?
I think Scooby-Doo Escape is not going to show too much. It's just going to be talking about it because it's.
All right. Let me
it's a-
think about
Talk
this.
Yeah, we can keep going. It'll be good.
Well, let's let's do. You want to do one more
Yeah.
turbo round, or
Yes,
should we
let
move
Nikki
on?
do her turn.
That was a hard
We won't
color.
be, the problem is you won't be revealing things from Escape from
Sure.
Escape Haunted House from Haunted House.
Oh.
Yeah,
It's
at
an
least
escape.
not-
It's an
Hey.
adventure
Not
game.
today. So.
Exit.
This
Okay.
carries over from other clues we give in
Okay.
other games.
Okay. Oh, Prince.
Prince.
I love that you said it before.
That one's tough though. We've been playing colorful a lot, and whenever Prince purple comes up, it's always a Prince clue. Beth, you go first.
Someone
What are
may
you gonna
not
give?
think that. You just gave it away.
Oh no, it's
I'm gonna-
tough.
I'm gonna say B26, beta 26.
B26. We didn't score the last one. Only Ross got it right.
Yeah. And I
Okay.
didn't feel
Yeah.
like giving Ross any points.
You didn't feel like giving Ross any points. Okay, Ross, where are you going?
Let's go with a. How about like C25?
Wow.
Man, the board really fills up the screen. It looks so cool.
Next clue, Nikki P.
Okay.
What do we got?
I should have been thinking about another clue. Prince is just so strong.
It's a good one.
No.
We already used the grimace, so.
I know.
I know. I was almost
And
going to
Greg.
say it again, but I can't.
While Nikki is thinking, Ross, is there a card for every space on the board?
There is a card for every space on the board.
Well, Nikki, why don't you just throw one of the cards up there so people can see it? When you get a card, you actually have a choice of 4 things to choose from.
Yeah.
Just a little. Hey, M10, look at that.
I don't know what I.
Because that was mine.
Quickly,
I don't know. That would be the wrong. Now I got Raspberry Beret in my head, so
No,
that's not quite right.
Are we the Raspberry Brain?
Sure, why not? This is just for demonstration.
Oh boy, I think she's leading us astray here, but okay.
It's still a reddish purple.
Go ahead, Beth.
Oh, let's do.
It's a Prince song. I'm just reinforcing Prince.
That's right. Delta 25.
Aren't we there? Oh no, we're just below that.
Yeah, just below.
Okay, Ross.
Let's go with a E24.
And I will go right here. What is it, Nikki P?
All right, so it was the E28.
Oh, wow.
Woof. Okay, E here. No, like this.
All right.
So you get a point and I get 2.
Okay.
There you go. That's
Nice.
The
Cool.
second clue was terrible, so you know.
No, it happens. Getting put on the spot. Yeah, but that's Hues Cues. It's a really cool game, designed by Scott Brady. I think one of the fun things about this game is just how unique it is in the way that like everybody perceives color a little bit differently, right? As we saw, like with different clues and stuff like that. The game's already out, so it's available now. You can get it on the op website. You can get it at your game store if it's open. Be safe, obviously. And so it's $24.99. It's available for 3 to 10 players. Plays it for like 30 minutes, and ages 8 and up.